one of the last things I want to cover, every year we see new trends, those new big things, if it's the kale kick or all the acai berries being thrown at you. But for 2017, what do we have coming our way? Is there anything on the horizon we have to look forward to?
Yeah, lots of good things. I think, let's see. One thing that I think we're going to see more of is letting go of the fear of fats making us fat, right?
Absolutely.
And I'm talking about the healthy fats. So, there's a myth that fat makes us fat. And fat is really our friend because fats help us absorb vitamins and minerals. Fats help us burn fat. Fats are really good brain food. And lastly, eating fat helps keep you satisfied so that you may not have as many sugar cravings throughout the day. So find ways to add fat into your diet. And then the other trend that I hope we see more of is for everyone to start taking a really good look at the sugar in their diet. And Americans are eating far too much sugar. It's impacting not only our weight, but our health. It's the #1 contributor to chronic disease, heart disease, and diabetes, and Alzheimer's, and cancer. So, try to really be, diligent about looking at labels. And I think that you were going to have a little bit more help from the food companies because up until now, they have only had to list their sugar grams. Total sugar grams. They didn't have to break it down into added sugar and natural sugar. And it's really the added sugars that we want to be careful of. So in the coming year, they will, or maybe it's 2 years out, but soon they will be designating the added sugar. Until then, check your ingredient list. And if you see any form of sugar in the first few ingredients, you know that product has a lot of sugar. And you want to just try to replace those with some healthier alternatives. And that's one thing that I love working with my clients on is helping them find sweetness in other ways in their diet and in their life.
One of my favorite things you said was, you're right, fat is our friend because, shameless plug for chiropractic, but people forget that our brain and our nervous system and our nerves, fat is a major component of that. And to take that out of your diet like a lot of people do, or they try and avoid fat, can really start to show negative effects on our nervous system. And we see some issues show up in that sense. So as long as it's healthy, like you were saying, very healthy nuts or olives or olive oil, avocados, if we keep that good healthy fats in, we definitely see a lot of issues, that don't pop up later on in our life.